Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Bry up in this bitch, aka Duval Dracula, and I hope y'all are creeping it real out there. I'm trying to hold it down and creep it real here, and if you ain't, that's a damn shame, because this is strictly for the sick, and I won't tolerate nothing else for real. Alright, so this is my first YouTube video. Before you at me about my ratchet-ass setup, I know it's ratchet. Don't at me. This is my first video. In the next month or two, I'm definitely gonna have like more of like a professional setup, you feel me? But like, you're just gonna have to deal with it now. All right, so the premise of this video, this is my first video. It's not gonna be amazing. It's my first video, but I just wanted to showcase something. And well, this entirety of this channel, the purpose of this channel is to showcase my infatuation and my obsession with old school death metal, brutal death metal, and anything subculture related, like whatever I want. I don't care. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Hopefully y'all like it, but if you don't, me vale verga. Just to give y'all a little, like, you know, a little introduction before we actually get into the video and the premise of what this video is actually about. My name's Bry. I'm from the lovely state of Duval County, Florida. And if you don't know where that is, I ain't Google Maps, ho. Go look it up. You've been under a rock, man. That ain't my fault. I'm a half Guatemalan paisa up in here, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, man, this whole channel is about my infatuation of death metal. I'm a punk rocker. I'm a metalhead. I love anything and everything subculture related. So I'm just going to dive right into this. So there has been an abundant amount, which I'm like, you can see, I'm like visibly excited. I'm tickled, if you will. Oh my God. There's been so many amazing reissues lately from some of my favorite labels of some of my all-time favorite releases. Whether it's OSDM, brutal death, hardcore punk, like whatever we're talking about, right? Most of this channel is going to be specifying death metal though. That is my favorite thing on the planet. And you know, the merch collection's so damn big, I might as well showcase it. And I get packages all the time. It's always Santa up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's always Santa head ass. It's always Christmas up in this bitch. So this video is about the almighty New Jersey's sickest and most depraved Mortal Decay. They've been having a few reissues on their OG albums, and it's dude, the fact that I can own this on vinyl now and not have to pay an arm and a leg for it with the original artwork is absolutely incredible. Shout out to Hell's Headbangers, shout out to J-Dog and all them fools hooking us up for real. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of a package that I got directly from John from Mortal Decay from their big cartel, because they just did a reissue fairly recently, and don't crucify me, I don't know the actual label that it was released on. If it was released, I mean, it's probably going to be on the record, which I'm going to open for you guys. We're going to do like a little unboxing video, a little unpackaging, and just showcasing Mortal Decay in general. But I fairly recently got a sickening erotic fanaticism package, you could say. So first things first, is I'm going to showcase the shirt that I got. I got the long sleeve. Did an amazing job fucking like revamping the artwork and fitting it on the shirt. I mean, come on, that's beautiful. I mean, dude, tits and death metal and dead chicks, you like, come on. I know I sound corny right now, but like there's nothing better than that though. Come on, let's keep it a buck. And the sleeve print, dude, came out crispy. I'm gilding heavy cotton, man. Amazing stuff here, man. I've been rocking this bitch for real for a minute. And also I have on vinyl, let me see if hopefully it'll focus in. Now, again, like I said, this is my first video, not entirely sure, but we got Sickening on vinyl. You know, the iconic original artwork with the, I just love how they stay true to the original with the logo blast on the right side of the fucking sleeve right here, man. And then on the back, you know, hopefully it'll focus in a little bit. You got all the members of the band. You got Kelly and John and everybody, man, rocking out, man. Some choice t-shirts too. You can see a Dead End shirt up in this bit. Who's wearing, yeah, Kelly's wearing it. And that brown representation up in the fucking death metal scene for real though, dog. You got Cradle of Filth, Dead End, like some cool shit, man, for real. Like, I was watching this, this is a kind of a side tangent, still kind of on topic though, because he meant no disrespect to Mortal Decay, but I was watching this interview with Paul Gorfien from Embalmer, and he was talking about how fools don't really look metal anymore, or like something like that, or how he hates it when fools don't look metal per se, and he made this statement about, I believe, yeah, it was John from Mortal Decay, was wearing like, an Ohio Death Fest that they played. He was wearing like a Bulls jersey or something, head banging his head off, but like he just didn't fuck with that. He was wearing like a sports jersey, I guess. I like it when fools be looking like thugs on stage. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not talking about like that corny Slam Worldwide, like, you know, we got like the fucking flat brims and like the overtly like, I don't know, like trying to be tough shit. But, like, if a fool wears, like, a jersey, like, if I see some fool from Long Island, on Long Island, wearing, like, a Jets or a Giants jersey, like, if I saw a fool, like, and I'm not specifying Long Island in general, but just New York in general, like, if I were to see Immortal Suffering, anybody in Immortal Suffering rocking, like, a football jersey and just, like, grinding, like, how could you not think that's tough? I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I just had to put my 2 cents in there really quick. This is also the first time I'm opening this vinyl, so I'm just excited as you guys are, honestly. Man, look at... They did an amazing job on this gatefold, dude. Look at that. The lyrics in there, blasted on the... Well, my right on the gatefold. And then you have the pictures of the band, the logo. Man, dude... Little credits list, little thanks list right there, too, man. This is absolutely incredible, man. I mean, like, Hells never disappoints, and I'm definitely going to be doing more reviews about them specifically in the releases they do, because they just put out all my favorite shit, man. I can't help it. I mean, you know, you got, like, shout out Method Corpse, man. You got, like, you know, like, to me, if you don't know about these labels, like, I'll just name drop a few of my favorites, like Head Split, Ablated, like, if you don't know about this shit, dude, you gotta go do your homework, man. Like, and this ain't no favor factory. I ain't gonna do it for you, but oh man, you got the I had to get the orange, obviously. You know what I mean? The orange with the hopefully you can see that in the light right there. Orange with the black swirl, like splatter. I don't know what the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. It's cool, dude. It doesn't matter what it's really called. I don't care. Dude, but come Hell's never disappoints on the reissues, man. It's absolutely incredible stuff. I'm so thankful that I live in a time period where I'm legit. I mean, I didn't witness all of this happening. I didn't witness, like, the 90s brutal death masterpieces in, like, the flesh. You know what I mean? Like, I did not own the Pyrexia demo. I did not own, like, I couldn't get an original copy of, like, I don't know. I'm fucking, like, this is my first video. Don't at me, okay? Like, it's, like, whatever. Like, fucking, Whoa, and you got the... dude, I didn't even know it came with a poster this big. I'm framing this, dude. Fuck you talking about. This is getting framed. That's incredible. I didn't even realize that it came with a poster this big. That is awesome. Gotta love it, dude. Shout out to Hell, shout out to J-Dog and all them. Shout out to the gods, Mortal Decay. I mean... This whole album is just like, I mean, to me, this is the pinnacle of brutal death. And this is just one of my favorite OSDM releases in general. You know what I mean? Like, everything about it, like the intricacies in the guitar playing, like, it's brutal, like, how, like, you could, like, technicality-wise, it doesn't get super crazy, but you still have, like, those, like, head bobbing, like, groovy parts, like, say, like, a Lust of Decay or a Devourment would play, you know what I mean? But, like, if you haven't checked out this record, I mean, I don't know where the fuck you've been, but, like, when I first saw it, I just thought it was just gonna be, like, you know, like, they weren't gonna leave the 5th fret, you know what I mean? Like, I just assumed that, and I was into it, because I like shit like that. But after listening to it, like, especially with an album like, say, Forensic, it's rather complex, man. The riffs are extremely interesting. Like, you can tell that, like, they're brutal, sick fucks with the slams they put in and, like, the, you know, breakdown adjacent stuff they play. But there's, like, some really melodic parts that it stuns me. Like, you know, like, like, in Colombian Necktie, like, that intro, it's real, like, it's not doomy, the sound, but in an atmospheric way, if that makes sense. Like, it's, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain if you guys, like, and I'm not a fucking I'm not Anthony Fandango or, like, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a professional. I'm just showcasing and exploiting my love for the sick shit. So I'm never gonna do, like, a perfect review, like, oh my god, like, this is, like, I'm not a prick. I'm not trying to be pretentious, you know what I mean? Like, I just love this shit, and I hope that you guys like it too, so we can fucking geek out about it together, you know what I mean? We're going to get into the unboxing. So this was straight from, I believe I was going back and forth with, here's some lore. I believe that I was going back with John Hartman, and I think that he's the one that runs the Big Cartel. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that we were going back and forth on email. And because I was asking him because I really wanted a Forensic shirt because they just reissued Forensic on vinyl, CD, and on tape. Trying to remember the label they put it out on, but it doesn't matter. You can go check it out for yourself. MortalDecay.BigCartel.com. Like, come on. It's not rocket science here, gentlemen. But and Gentiles and ball suckers, women, whatever. Whoever's listening to this, I don't care. But what the fuck was I talking about, dude? Oh, so I asked him, I was like, are you guys ever planning on putting out more merch for Forensic? Because I know that you guys just did a reissue with Hells and like the merch is awesome. Like, and he was like, yeah, we're planning on something soon, I think. Like, like keep your eye out. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. So if you missed out on that like I did, come on. Old Brian's helping you out, baby. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Try not to rip this shit too hard. I don't want to damage the actual. So, I got a record, and I got a flag, baby. So we're gonna pull out the flag first. I mean, Forensic, like, when I first got into this band, like a few years ago, they immediately grabbed me. Like Sickening was the first thing because of the artwork. I saw it I believe it was on YouTube was the first time I ever saw it, and just the artwork. I mean, that's how you wanted to get in. That's how you get into cool bands, at least for me, right? It's the aesthetic and the artwork. First and foremost, you see the band pictures, they look cool as hell. Fool's wearing like a Lividity shirt or a Mortician shirt or something, and they look hard, you know what I mean? So like you check them out, and like that's what drew me in. And I honestly didn't check Forensic out until months later after I had been bumping Sickening for so long. And I gotta say, man, as time goes on, as years go by, Forensic's my favorite. Structurally, it's amazing. I mean, the album concept in itself, it's like some fucking like sick forensic doctor huffing embalming fluid and like fucking like treating people like human lab rats, you know what I mean? It's fucking fascinating, man. And I mean the song, like the song structures and the songwriting is just absolutely undeniable on this record, man. I mean, it's things that can't be really replicated. Damn, I'm gonna have to probably stand up for this shit, dog. Yeah, this hoe is fat. Woo! Dude, look at this shit. Hold on, I'm gonna fucking... Damn! I didn't even expect it to be that big, dog. But I'm with it. I'm probably gonna have to, maybe have to sacrifice the embalmer "There's Blood Everywhere" flag and move it somewhere else in my fucking room to put this bad boy up. But come on, man. That is so cool, dude. Dude, shout out to John and everybody. Shout out to the OG. You know what I mean? Just throw it on the bed right now, I guess. And we're gonna get into opening the record. Damn. I'll tell you what, man. These labels have been making Bri happy lately, and all these cool ass bands reissuing their OG material, man. Old Bri's a happy camper, baby. Let's get right into it. All right, let's look at the vinyl first. Look at that minty ass green, baby. Damn. Oh, Dissonant Tapes was the one that did it. Okay. Was that doomed to... No, they didn't reissue the... No, my bad. I started thinking about a couple reissues that Doomed to Obscurity just did fairly recently, and I confused myself. Look at that, man. That is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Shit. Gotta love it, dude. Gotta love the Northeast. The Northeast, y'all have had like the best bands ever, man. Like, I gotta keep it a buck. Then y'all in fucking the Midwest are killers. I mean, I'm born and raised in Florida, baby. I mean, we got the GOAT. We got Deicide. Yeah, what? Punk your ass out real quick. We got the Deicide self-titled. We can claim that shit. Fuck you, Tom Bow. And Alters, bitch. Anyways. Very cool. Didn't expect Fool to be wearing a DRI shirt in there, but that's pretty sick, man. I believe that's a Severe Torture and an Immolation as well. Very cool. This one's a little bit more simplistic, I feel like. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I feel like with this record, like, to fully absorb it, you have to, like, you just gotta read the lyrics, and you gotta, like, I don't know. It's like, there's solemn records that really actually genuinely frighten me a bit, and it takes me on, like, a journey. The first time that a record has ever scared me was when I heard, which Tish record was it, baby? The Tism. I have Tism. It was Chainsaw Dismemberment, and with the horror samples and everything, like, it was like fucking 1 a.m. or something. I was like, what, like fucking like 12, 13 maybe? And I was just browsing YouTube because I'm a YouTube fiend. That's the whole reason I made this fucking channel to begin with. But God, that shit fucking genuinely frightened me, man. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. No poster, shame. But like, oh man, come on. Razor Slice Decor, Beyond Forensic Knowledge, Monkey Cage, like, Come on, dude. Come on. Still trembling from electric shock, choked by the noxious fumes in inhalation chambers, viciously burned alive, inhaling jet fuel vapors, blast injuries, ruptured eardrums. It doesn't get better than that. You can't. How is it possibly going to get better, man? All right, well, this is like a little short, like, unboxing kind of vid. I really just wanted to introduce myself, introduce the channel a little bit. We'll be figuring out as it goes along, baby. Like pimping ain't easy. It's going to be some work, but we'll get there eventually. I appreciate y'all checking me out and checking this shit out. If you decided to spend a little bit of time with old Bri today, very much appreciated, ladies. There's going to be more coming. I'm going to be trying to drop a video weekly, probably drop it at 9:04 every single morning. And the next one's going to be a doozy, too. It's also a Hell's re-release that they just did fairly recently as well. We're going to be getting into more of the specifics about the album, maybe a little bit more lore. Like I said, man, it's my first video. I just wanted to talk my shit real quick, show you guys some cool shit that I got recently. But hey, man, I appreciate it. Remember, this is Bri, a.k.a. Duval Dracula. And y'all better be keeping it creeping it real out there. You see, I already fucked up my own saying, creep it real. But if y'all ain't creeping it real, miss me with that shit, because this is strictly for the sick. Till next time, motherfuckers.